What's up? Happy holidays to you good people. How are you doing? It's your boy. You already know who I am. And I got a couple friends that want to know, how do I get rid of that stomach fat? They want to know how to get rid of it. Some people ain't got fast metabolisms. So they having trouble getting rid of that stomach fat. Well, I'll show you and tell you. When I type in fatty tissue, look what comes up. A lipoma is a non-cancerous tumor that is made up of fat cells. It slowly grows under the skin in a subcutaneous tissue. A person may have a single lipoma or may have many lipomas. They are very common. Well, we don't want to say they very common because we don't want no fatty tissue ganging up in one area, non-cancerous, all in one area, making fat. We don't need that, right? All right. Well, let's keep going so we can educate. All right. Adipose tissue. What is adipose tissue or fat? Is a anatomical term for loose connective tissue, fat tissue that is, composed of adipocytes. Its main role is to store energy in the form of fat, although it also cushions and insulates the body. Well, we don't need no fat cushioning our body. We don't need no fat cushioning our organs. We don't need none of that. Well, we need fat to cushion our organs. All we need is a healthy organ or healthy skin, right? Okay, adipose tissue. Okay, let's go on. And let's talk about visceral fat. That's the same thing. See, they fool you with all these different terms and try to get you to think it's all these visceral fats and adipose tissue and storing fat and storing energy and all that. Don't feed into that. All right. So, an excess of visceral fat is known as central obesity. Look at that. Look at that woman. She up there. They got that woman's stomach just looking big and nobody want no stomach like that, right? Okay. So they try to say it's obesity. The pot belly, the beer belly effect, right? All right. In which the abdomen protrudes excessively. This body type is also known as apple shape or opposite to pear shape. Well, we don't get into apples and oranges. Don't call me no orange and no apple. What you calling me oranges and apples for? Compare me to an apple like my belly look like an apple. Alright, come on, let's cut them up, y'all. Visceral fat is body fat that is stored within the abdominal cavity and is therefore stored around the number of important internal organs such as the liver, the pancreas, and intestines, right? Well, let's keep going. Visceral fat rates. Visceral fat is the body fat that is stored in abdominal cavity. We just heard that, right? Don't keep telling me the same thing, right? Carries excess body fat in the abdominal area, places you in great risk for chronic disease, including heart disease, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. Well, look, when your stomach start getting fat, that's when the disease start happening. You ever paid attention to that? Look, you start having high blood pressure and diabetes and all this when the stomach start getting fatter than the waistline, right? So how to get rid of that, right? Well, you got to eat healthy and reduce the portion that you eat, right? But let's talk about you can exercise too, but the main problem is this: carbohydrates. Because why? Carbohydrates get broken down into sugar. And when the sugar is produced in large amounts, the pancreas releases the insulin. And the insulin gets released overwhelmingly. It will push into the fatty tissues. You hear me? And cause the tissues to get fat because it's not burning. You see? Muscles store glucose too. See, but when it's too much glucose, carbohydrates, and the food that we eat is either protein, fat, or carbohydrates, right? Carbohydrates, the glucose will cause you to be fat. So you get rid of the sugar. Drop the sugar, and you can find somebody to give you some sugar, ain't you? Hey, you gonna get you some sugar. You drop the sugar, huh? Listen, I want y'all to know you got to get rid of the sugar. The sugar, look, any of large group of organic compounds according in foods are and living tissues, and including sugar, starch, and cellulose. It's the sugar, y'all. The carbohydrates you're eating. So what you need to do, you got to change your diet. Look, you do more of this, you going to look like that. You see, you do more of that, you going to look like that. You hear me? So listen, get rid of the glucose, y'all. The sugar, that's the key. The carbohydrates. You drop that and you get into these type of foods, and boy, you gonna be explosive. You gonna get that waistline back. You ain't gonna have high blood pressure, diabetes. You ain't gonna be dealing with all that mess. You feel me? Drink water, exercise, because when you burn that glucose off, the muscles store it as energy. You see? And then you'll be getting that figure back, getting toned again. And you'll be looking like you graduating from high school or graduating from grammar school. You're gonna go back to a kid again. Alright, so leave this alone and get to more into this. Drink more water. It helps the metabolism. You feel me? Some people got good metabolism. They ain't got to worry about consuming glucose. But some people get affected by glucose, and glucose will kill and affect everyone. But some people get affected faster. So do more of this, you'll end up like that. Do more of this, you're going to end up like that. Bless y'all. Be alkaline. Peace.